Hi guys!
I'm Maya.
I'm Julia.
And we're the lineup, and welcome back to Everybody's Business, episode 2.
Episode 2. Thank you so much for the previous response. We had so much fun making it.
No, we did.
It was really fun that all you guys liked it too. So we're super excited to be continuing this series. And today we have switched up the location. We're currently at my house.
Yeah, we're at Julia's house.
Yes.
As you can see, she has new couches.
I think everything looks different from what I had in my previous...
From the last apartment tour,
yeah.
But we haven't talking about how we want to do another one just because both of our apartments are updated.
Very different.
So we might do that.
We did get some really fun questions and tea from you guys. So let's hop on to that. We have a girl that has asked how to deal with one of my boyfriend's friends that I do not fuck with in secrecy. He's a serial cheater. All his previous relationships ended with him cheating. My boyfriend told me this in secrecy, so this friend doesn't know that I know.
I know that this is everybody's business, but this really don't sound like it ain't none of your business or what? Like, this doesn't sound like your business.
This doesn't sound like your business.
Also, I feel like we need more information also because it's like...
this guy is adjacent to you. It's not your friend.
It's not your friend.
I feel like if it was your own friend that's going around cheating on people, sure, that's your business.
That's your business.
You can stand on business then.
Exactly.
But if it's your boyfriend's friend that you already don't fuck with, if it's more about your boyfriend that he's friends with this guy, then yeah, sure, go talk to your boyfriend. But like serial cheater,
exactly.
He's roaming free. It's none of your problem. So either take some steps away. Like depends on like, is it your boyfriend's bestie? Then maybe. But if it's just like a random ass friend.
Exactly. Because I feel like also, are you spending a lot of time with this person? Why does it bother you?
Yeah, because obviously we all don't like cheating.
We all don't like cheating.
But if he's not in your immediate vicinity, this shouldn't really be.
It shouldn't bother you that much, I think.
But like if it's affecting people that are directly around you, then, sure.
Then you can.
You better square up.
You can square up.
But
it's also like I think you care a lot about this, and I think like you said that it's not. I don't think it's the friend itself. It's the way that this is adjacent to your man, and that is kind of a red flag, absolutely. But are you gonna leave your man?
Yeah, because I think this is more about you and your man's. Do you want him to stand up
and not hang out with this person?
Take a stance, or is it more about what that boyfriend's friend is doing?
Exactly, because also if your man says, no, that's my bestie, I'ma stand by him, what are you gonna do? Yeah. Are you going to leave your man because of that, or are you not?
You need to decide where your priorities lie.
Yeah, you need to think about that first, because I feel like we need to know what's at stake here.
Yeah.
For us to give like a...
Obviously, if it was me, like if this was Mickey's friend that's a serial cheater, I would be like, yo, that's not a good person. You should, chill a bit.
I feel like if I was dating someone that also was like now, and his best friend was a serial cheater, then I wouldn't be dating him anyway. Because
your partner's values don't align with mine.
Because basically. If his best friend is fucking around, then he will think that that's okay.
Yeah.
Then we don't have the same morals.
Yeah.
Then I'm not dating you. Yeah. Period.
I think this is more about how your man's is dealing with this rather than how you are dealing with this.
Yeah. You need to either accept it or you move on. That's what you gotta do.
Period.
Okay, 11-year friendship. We fought because she won't stick up for me to her racist / homophobic boyfriend. Stay? ?
I feel like if you've already voiced your issues and your friend has already decided that she does not want to back you up, like this will translate into things in the future. Like imagine if you were in public, you get a racist remark, your friend will not stick up to you. That kind of boils down to basic morals. And personally, I wouldn't be okay with that because I expect my bestie to stand up for me regardless. And if you feel like your friend isn't meeting you there, I would have some issues with that personally.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like at this point, if it's an 11-year friendship and then we're close, I feel like obviously that doesn't go with my morals. So I would have a sit down talk and be like, listen, if you don't stand up for me, then we cannot be friends, period. So you have to decide if you're going to stand up for me or not. And if you're not going to do it, then you need to tell me now, because then I'm going to exit myself from this friendship. But then maybe I'll be like, but call me when you and your man break up.
Period.
Because then maybe we can patch things up, because the man is the issue. But if you are blinded by love and can't see it, if I love you that much, I'll wait for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally.
But
if Maya had a partner that did that, I'd be like, bitch, I don't fuck with that man.
No, exactly.
And you better not fuck with him too, because the people you have around you are a reflection of who you are.
Exactly.
So if you are okay with that, that means maybe your friend is the one that is all right with the racist remarks. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, exactly. That's true. So I would say if you don't like it, obviously take a step back. I don't think it's okay when you step back quietly.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I feel like you should let people know. Especially if it's a friend that you've known for that long. I'm not gonna, it's like if I decide to leave Julia, I wouldn't just
Ghost.
go ghost. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you lay out the terms.
You lay out the terms, and you're gonna be like, if this is why I can't be friends with you anymore. And unless you're gonna change it, then my decision is that we can't be friends right now.
Caroline asks, if you guys fight, what is it usually about?
We don't really fight.
We don't fight.
We don't fight. If ever, we're just having attitude, and we'll just give each other some attitude. But then we understand why.
I don't think we've ever fought.
No, we don't fight.
No. Not at all.
No, we don't. Not at all. Like if ever we are having attitude, it's because of other things.
Yeah.
And
like you're stressed or you're hungry.
Exactly.
Or
and we know that.
Yeah.
So we know that if we give each other attitude, we know that it's not directed towards us.
Yeah.
So we can also let that we just let it slide.
Yeah. Plus, I also think we can recognize if I'm having attitude, I'm like, sorry, girl, this is just not my day. So I think a lot of people have heard of the Vogue article. I personally haven't read it, but I haven't
read it either because you had to pay to read it.
And I pressed on it. I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
But Emma asked, thoughts on the whole, is it embarrassing to have a boyfriend?
I think some people are taking it the wrong way, because I think, yes, it is embarrassing to have a boyfriend if your boyfriend's embarrassing.
Period.
If you're out here talking about the shit that your boyfriend does and it sounds kind of off, then that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like also in the day and age of social media, a lot of people share a lot of stuff, which is not wrong. We're out here sharing. I told all y'all that I shat myself last time, and that's fine. But you need to remember that you are being judged by what you say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I come out here and I'm gonna be like, my boyfriend wears the same socks every day for a week, and I say that out loud, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people share too much information online and then
expect people
to not react. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do I think boyfriends in general are embarrassing? No. Not if you have a good boyfriend.
My go-to relationship advice is always switch teams, because yes, in fact, men are embarrassing, period. And that may not apply to your mans, but men.
So it kind of really depends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't think that we should think that relationships are uncool.
Yeah, that's...
Or are cringe or are embarrassing because of that headline or whatever. Girlfriends will elevate their men.
Yeah.
And most of the time, unfortunately, I'm just generalizing, there are, exceptions to the rule. But most of the time, boyfriends will drag you down. Mm. So compared to...
the amount of girlies that have lost their gloves because of a man.
Exactly. So compared to is having a girlfriend embarrassing? No. Never was, never will be embarrassing to have a girlfriend as a man. But as a woman having a boyfriend, then yes, he can be embarrassed. Okay, here's the question. Your friend group is so close-knit. How did you foster that connection and community? We always get a lot of questions on how to maintain friendships and how to make friends, which honestly makes me super happy. Like, damn.
I think we have a great friendship.
We have great friendships around us, and I'm happy that people see that.
Yeah. I remember kind of like a key moment that determined the trajectory of our friendships, and that's the group intervention we had in 2018 or something. Because we have all known each other from a very young age. I met Maya 2012. We were kids, and as kids and now into adulthood, a lot of things happen. and to be able to grow with each other, there will have to be some boundaries and changes made. And I remember that intervention we all had. We literally all wrote in the group chat things that we like about each other, that we do for each other, but also things that we dislike and would like people to change. Like the way we speak to each other, the way we treat each other. And I remember, because as kids, it was kind of normalized to joke about each other. And I remember it could get to a point where like one person could get singled out and we would all like jump on that person with our jokes and it would just all be fun and laughs. But then in the longer run, it wasn't just fun and laughs anymore. And that conversation we had was so important for the development of our friendships, because I remember we all said things like, oh, I don't want us to joke on each other's behalf no more. I want us to be more mindful of how we speak and treat each other. I want us to be able to have deeper, proper interventions and conversations whenever someone fucks up, because at the time, we weren't always the best on telling each other how we feel or whatnot. But I feel like that conversation really made us all, like we're 10 people in the group chat and everyone's saying all of these different things. And also personal things like, okay, I personally don't want you to say this thing to me, whatever. But I feel like after that, we all kind of had an agreement and understanding of how we want our friendship to unfold and to develop. And I think it's just so important to establish those basic values in the friend group, because like we all know that if something happens, we talk about it. We don't just ghost at any minor inconvenience. If we want this person to still be in our lives, we will let you know, not to be mean, but to be constructive, because we love you. And we want you to become the best version as a friend that you can be. And in return, we'll be able to have an even better friendship. And that's still today. But that was 5-7 years ago. And I feel like that really changed a lot in how like our dynamics, the way we talk and everything.
And I feel like on how to maintain friendships, I feel like I've been saying this for so long, but y'all don't get it. I have to keep saying it every time. You guys are not listening to me. You have to treat your friendships like you treat your romantic relationships. The only difference you have between a partner in a relationship and, let's say, a friend that you've known for so long is that you have romantic feelings and you sleep with the other one. What I mean by that is you still need to take your friends out on dates, but you need to be proactive in that. You need to make sure that you are seeing your people, checking up on your people, showing up for them the way that you show up for your romantic partner. And if you can't do that, you will not have friends. You will not have any relationships that you can maintain. Like you need to stop thinking that they are different things. They are different things in the core, yeah, because you love one romantically and you love one platonically. But in the end, they are both relationships that you have with people, so you have to treat them the same. You have to make sure that you're saying happy birthday. You have to make sure that you're taking them out. You have to make sure that you are tending to their needs and stuff like that. You need to look at them like they're the same types of relationships. Like you need to treat them the same way.
And I think it's important to understand, like, we all have different roles. Everyone have a different role in their friend groups, but everyone still have to put in effort. And as long as everyone's putting in effort, then yes, your friendship will work out. There will be trials and tribulations, and you just need to learn to navigate that.
Exactly. The community that we've built, like, together with our friends, it's not like it's been easy and it's not like it's been convenient. Like, the price of community is inconvenience. You have to inconvenience yourself for you to have community. Because, like, if it's a Sunday and then we said that we're going to brunch with the friend group, but everyone's fucking tired and everyone doesn't really want to go, you still go because you made the plan. It's inconvenient for you at the time, but when you get there, you're like, yeah, you know, obviously we're
having a good time.
We're having a good time.
Yeah, because that's one thing with our friend group. I know that if we're hosting stuff or we have an event or whatever, I know that they will show up.
Yeah.
Because that's the choice that we all make, because we know that we love each other, we're here for each other, and that's what you do. in a friendship. It's all about showing up for each other.
Exactly. So basically, how you think a romantic relationship should be, copy paste into your friendships. Except that you don't love them romantically and you don't sleep with them. You know what I mean? Just do that and then you'll be fine. How do you deal with friendship breakups? That one that drifted apart a couple years ago, that was actually sad because she was my best friend, one of my best friends at the time for a couple of years. And then now, whenever I see her, because I see her a lot because we ran into each other a lot, it feels like I'm in a room with my ex-boyfriend. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to act. I don't know. I just feel like it's so awkward. And it literally feels like I'm stuck in a room with my ex-boyfriend. And I don't know how to get past that. So if you know, you can tell me. Because it's just going to be awkward like this forever. Or, I guess.
My friendship breakup, I've only had one because like I feel like I've been very good in my life to maintain the friends I have. But this person was my first roommate ever, and we were in high school together and then first year of college together. But the thing is, I just realized that this person wasn't a nice person. This was when I was 18. So when I was young, I was very naive and I just wanted to, you know, expect the best in people. I just always assumed that you're a nice person regardless. And that was very naive of me because I think at one point you just need to reflect on what are your core values.
Yeah, because you guys moved in together.
Yeah, we lived together and I noticed that she kind of just wanted to hold on to me for her own needs because like a flag that I noticed early on was if we were outside, people watching, whatever, sitting at a cafe, a couple walks past and she could be like, oh, that guy could do so much better. And personally, like that always struck me as very weird. Like till today, like this is how many years ago, you know, 10 years ago. To this day, I'm still like, why would you ever say that about another person? Because obviously this is a reflection on her character. But at the time, I didn't clock it. And things would lead up to us kind of becoming estranged in our own home. Mind you, I had a birthday party at 19. She was my roommate. I was living in her apartment and she was not invited. Like that's how bad it went. It got to that point. And I just feel like the thing that made me feel like I don't want to be friends with this person anymore is that she raised my rent on the phone after 4 months of living together because it was her apartment. But mind you, the rent was dirt cheap. She was very well off. I wasn't. And I think she saw me kind of like a charity project in the beginning. And then when she was like, oh yeah, you're not contributing to the apartment, although we had already established that I'm not supposed to contribute with anything, despite me paying for the wall paint on her walls. She kind of felt like I wasn't contributing. So she raised my rent and it wasn't even that much, but it's more the principle of it. Because my values, I would never want to profit of a friend. So I just knew then and there that, okay, this is not a person that I can have in my life anymore because like our core principles do not align. And I got very depressed living there like that last month. I noticed the minute I said I'm gonna move out because I had a feeling that she wanted to kick me out. And then after that, she wanted to like patch things up. But at that point, my trust was broken. Like I have a lot of patience with people, but the minute you break my trust and respect, it's very hard to repair that. But it takes a long time for that. I was totally fine up until she totally saw me as a means to make money, especially when she was 15 having Prada bags, you know, and I was broke. I decided that I didn't want to continue the friendship because she was literally begging me to be friends with her again because she was starting to realize what she was losing. By losing me, she was also losing all of our friends in college because she was always my plus one. That's very unfortunate because she didn't maintain relationships. She just expected that, oh, she has a foot in through the door and now she's all connected. No, as Maya said, you have to treat them as relationships. You have to date them. But she didn't. And same with me. She didn't prioritize me either. And I, at one point, didn't want to prioritize her. So that's why I didn't invite her to my birthday party. We had a lit-ass birthday party, though.
Because the birthday party, you got drunk, you passed out.
Oh, yeah.
But then everyone was like, I thought we were going to the club.
No,
so,
I passed out under the bed.
So we left you at home.
Yeah.
And then we all just went to the club.
But then y'all came back.
We came back
and
though.
helped me clean. All slept over there. So I had a great birthday.
Yeah, we came back to help her because you were like, we're gonna leave her here, and then we're gonna go to the club, and then we're gonna come back. That's what we did.
Period.
When you said you were gonna move in with her.
Yeah, everyone told me that's not gonna work.
I told you, I'm like, that's not gonna last.
Yeah. I had my mother said that's not gonna work. My classmate was like, I'm giving it 6 months. Mind you, after precisely on the day 6 months, I moved out. It didn't work. But I was naive, and that's my own fault. So the last time I saw her, I had her keys still. And I told her, because she demanded money from me, which is very funny, because I didn't owe her shit. Because we had bought certain things together that I left in the apartment. So I just stood on business and said, if you don't pay me this amount of money for the amount of things that are still in your apartment, I'm not returning your key.
Period.
Mind you, I can be a feisty bitch. Like I'm a very nice girl, and she's the only one I've ever raised my voice at, ever. No, I kid you not. She threw a tantrum to the point where I yelled at her so much that she ran out of her own home crying. Mind you, because I was not in the wrong. Then that's why I was able to do it. Because like I've been shutting up all this time, and now you're throwing insults at me. And I was like, no, I'm not having it. Bitch, I'm gonna make you cry. That's the only time I've been ever, like I put out Hood Julia. Like I was sitting up and doing like this. Like I was mad. And she was just like, I don't know. But I have no regrets whatsoever. Like I'm grateful that I went through that, because that's kind of like the turning point of my naivety. I guess it's easier when I was the one that wanted to break up the relationship. Yeah, that did not answer the question, but that was my experience at least.
I'm currently just chasing distraction after distraction on Hinge. What do I do?
I think it's good to be in your hoe era, honestly. If that's what you need, then do it. I feel like me personally, I'm very liberal in that sense. Like if that's what you need to move on, you go and do it. Like satisfy your needs. But don't do it because you're running away from something. Like do it because you actually want. But also, if you've been in a long-term relationship and if it wasn't a good one, you should also just learn to love yourself again. I feel like the best relationship you can have is when you have a good relationship with yourself.
Why don't you distract yourself with your friends instead?
Yeah.
I feel like friends are just way better. So get off the app and go to your friends. And that will make you feel happier, because
at the end of the day, a man is still just a man.
You know what I mean? And I feel like if a man broke your heart, why would you seek happiness from other men?
Period.
I mean, obviously there will be one that will give you happiness sooner or later, but during this time in your life, I think you should go to your friends and stuff like that, because I don't think men on Hinge are great. Or like, I don't think, because I did that.
I think just men are unhinged.
You know what I mean? They are. But I also saw it firsthand. I did download Hinge this year. I did, for a week, to just see what it was like. Because mind you, I've never been on an app date like before. And I've never really had, and I did have Tinder in high school, because that's when it came out. But since then, I haven't been on the apps. No, girl, the way that you look through, like in the morning, you wake up and then you can see like the people that have liked you, right? And when you look through it, it really is, it's like kind of like disrespectful at some point, because it's like, in what world do you think that this,
It's crazy.
But you know what, but I did go on a date, guys. I did go on a date, and it was like fun, it was like cute, whatever. But it was also like, and then, Taco Gate happened.
Are you gonna tell him about Taco Gate?
I'm gonna tell you guys on Taco Gate, because I do genuinely need your reaction. I need to know if I'm thinking correctly, because I feel like the people that I brought this up with, the men obviously don't think that it's a big deal, but every woman that I brought it up to has thought that it was a big deal. But mind you, also, when I say men, it's both straights and gays. Most of the men, straight or gay, did not think this was a big deal. So we had been out a couple times, and this man had paid for everything to his initiative. And then I didn't finish this one like item that he ordered. He asked me to pay for the food item that I didn't finish. Like, if you don't finish that, you're gonna have to pay for that. And I was kind of shocked when I heard it. So,
but for context, I also think it's important that he was still the one that ordered all the food without asking what you wanted.
yeah, but that was also fine because that's what
Yeah.
he had done previously, and I didn't mind it. Like, I thought it was actually nice that I didn't have to order for myself. And he had been to these places all before, so he kind of knew what was good already. And I'm not a picky eater, so I'm just like, just order. But he had ordered everything without kind of like checking. So he asked me to pay for this. Like, he said, like, if you don't finish that, you're gonna have to pay for it. And then I was just kind of like, ha ha ha, yeah, sure. Because I thought he was joking. But then the waiter comes, and then he says to the waiter, she's like, you can split it, like she's paying for that thing. And then I was just like, okay. And then I paid for it. And then I paid for it because also like, what am I gonna do? I was just in shock. But I thought that it was absolutely wild. But is it wild? Is it not wild?
I think it's just more like you're a grown-ass man and like, fine, yes, we all, like, I don't like people wasting food either, but it's more like, bitch, you're asking for crumbs. Like, he still paid for the majority of the check.
Yeah, I
so
mean, and mind you, what I paid for was a taco. One singular taco.
Yeah.
That I ate
so
half
it's just
of.
petty.
Because
like, if you are trying to court a lady, that's not how you behave.
Right?
Like,
because also
obviously,
in my
you're
head,
losing points.
Right? Like, because in my head also, it's like, it was kind of like, now you're punishing me because I didn't finish my food. And I'm like, what are you, my father? Are you my parent? You can't punish me.
Yeah. Aside from that, what the experience, like, even a guy paying for everything, like taking you out for a meal, bitch, this in the streets out here, if you're lucky, you get a beer and maybe a fucking dick appointment. That's about it. Let's be real. So aside from that, I still think you had a great experience.
Oh yeah. Because
rightfully so, you can have you got your ick. Yeah,
that was the last day that we went on.
Yeah.
And I feel like I kind of got a slight ick because of that, or not a slight ick. It was a major.
But
ick,
it
I'm
is
not gonna
unsexy.
Lie. But is the ick valid?
It's like,
why don't you tell me in the comments if the ick that I got was valid from that?
But I think aside from that, like, to circle back to the main question, like, I think at least for like, you can see in our friend group, all the singles, like, they're not missing out on anything.
No.
So like, what's important, regardless of how you want to distract yourself, you still need to focus on loving yourself. Knowing your worth, decentralize yourself from men, and then you're good. You're fucking untouchable. That's what matters.
Period.
That's what
you
matters.
ate with that.
Thank you. So one final question,
Yes.
and then we can wrap this up. If you're stuck on an island, what 3 things would you take with you?
I'm definitely taking a snooze because I'm
Not you sucking out the ones you've already been using.
definitely gonna do.
Day 13 of
I'm gonna do one dosa. Period. Because then I can slowly wean myself off of the nicotine pouches if I bring one. Because otherwise it's gonna be awful. I'm not gonna be cute. I'm not gonna be nice to hang around. So I need to bring one. Just because it's a necessity.
You're not gonna be nice to hang around.
You know, that we could, especially we're already on a desert island and nicotine withdrawal. I don't think it's gonna be cute.
That's
so I'm gonna
crazy.
bring one. What else am I gonna do?
Is it easier with just one thing?
It is. So many options. Wait, okay, you start with your one and then I'll do mine.
I think I'm a bit more practical with my shit.
What are you doing?
So I'm doing...
Are there things that you're not allowed to bring?
No. You can bring whatever you want. You can bring your dad.
Okay, well then we're bringing my dad, obviously. Obviously, we're bringing my dad.
Period.
Because that's just like, I'm bringing my little snooze. I'm bringing my dad.
Period.
And then rope or tarp or something. Are we there together? Because then we can do like, I'll bring this, so you don't have to bring that. And then
I think the basis is that, bitch, are we there together? Bitch, we are stuck on a deserted island. We could be separate islands. I think we are not there together.
Okay.
But if we were there together, I know you and your like me and your dad.
Oh yeah, you'd lock in so hard.
Bitch would lock in.
You guys would
At
lock
that
in.
point, we'll build a whole city.
No, literally.
Yeah,
me
yeah.
and Nikki would you'd
Oh,
tell
we're bringing Mickey.
We're bringing Nikki just so that I have a companion. Because you're gonna be with my dad building stuff.
Amazing. Okay, so I think I would bring some sort of like Swiss knife, pocket knife situation, like the ones where you can like fold out. There's like tongs, knife, all that shit. One fishing net.
Yeah.
And something to make fire with. Like it could be maybe lighter, matches, torch, whatever. Fucking rock where you can like flinta sten. Vad fan heter det?
Wait, we all forgot. We all did not.
Water purifier maybe.
Yeah, we didn't think about that.
Yeah. See?
But all your 3 spots are already taken.
Okay, then
you have the water.
fuck the fishing net. I'll build one. I'll fucking bitch. Watch me. I've already thought this out. Like I want to be in Survivor or some shit. Robinson. I don't know. I've already. Bitch, I know how to fucking braid shit. I know how to, I can make a basket. I can make a net. I know how to make my own tarp. I'll be out there with the banana leaves making all those wraps and shit. I got that shit in the back. I'm so locked in.
I want you guys to know that we actually did try to apply for the Amazing Race.
Oh yeah,
like
the YouTube edition
years ago.
But you had to be an American citizen
to apply because they did that season where they did YouTubers, right? With Tyler Oakley and blah blah, and we loved that, and we're like, damn it, we would be so good. So we actively tried to audition and do that, but you had to be American citizens, and we're not. So
if anyone wants us to be in the next survival reality show, we're all here.
So let's just go through our outfits of the day because we forgot to do that in the beginning. Do you want to start?
Yes. This is probably my favorite purchase of all time. My Comme des Garçons avant-garde dress. I feel like I won't be able to wear this often, but I just know that whenever I wear it, I love it.
Yeah. It's super cute.
And I got it for a great deal compared to, I think it was like 50,000 yen, which for what it is.
How much is that in Swedish crowns?
Insanely cheap.
How much?
What is that? Maybe like 2,000 or 3,000.
Period.
Because like these easily
slay.
go for like
at least
1,000.
double,
Yeah, 1,000. So I just feel like this is a forever piece in my wardrobe. Like it's not wearable at all. Like I haven't worn it.
You haven't worn this out?
Like I worn it out when I was in Japan.
Yeah.
And like for fashion event.
Okay.
But it's not like
it's not
my everyday. But that's
fine.
fine because like I wanted a statement piece. Yeah, and then this shirt is like a sailor button up is also Comme des Garçons. What I love about Comme des Garçons is everything you layer from Comme des Garçons will have like the perfect alignment.
Will
so
go
like
as well.
this neckline is like perfect for it. So great tip.
That's cute. For my shoes, I'm wearing my Manolos. These like vintage Manolos I got secondhand. My tights are one of our actual favorite tights brands. It's a Swedish Stockings. These are their new collection. They're kind of gray. And I'm wearing this super tiny mini skirt that I also got secondhand, but it's originally from Guizio. And then I got this really cute button-up top that I got in Mexico. It's a rework from, I think the brand is called Estudio 1999. And these earrings I also got while I was in Mexico.
Super cute.
So yeah, that's the outfit of the day. And we hope you guys enjoyed episode 2
of Everybody's Business. Yeah, we'll be back with more business for everyone.
Yeah, I feel like next episode we're gonna talk more about, I guess maybe like work and stuff, because we did get a lot of questions about that.
Yeah, but
like
if you have any more tea, more, whatever, let us know. DM, comment. We'll also do our question box on IG story.
Yes.
But aside from that, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Period.
Good job, sis.
Great job. Yay.